Okay. All right, well, I'm gonna wing it, you guys. Here we go. Okay. Well, welcome to the governance call. It's August 22nd. And yeah, we can start with some check-ins. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling a bit discombobulated and up earlier than I would like to be, but it's okay. And yeah. And my focus for this week is just to make sure that all my boxes are checked before heading to the playa, and that if there's any gaps created by the absence of people who are already gone, that I can try to fill those gaps. So that's my focus for this week. And my intentions for the call is just to get through this agenda with you all, and maybe at least make some progress and capture some value from all of our time being here. And I will pass it to Nico.
Thanks, Ashley. Yeah, I feel okay. My tooth kind of hurt right now, but yeah, I'm okay. My focus for the week is continue to onboard the two new hires, Miriam and Kurt, and also to facilitate and remind our buddy calls for the week, and yeah, to support everyone. Yeah, I don't have any distractions. Passing it to Giantkin.
My mic. I'm feeling great. I wrote down good, but I think I'm really great. My focus this week. I got so many things going on, so I'm focused on Discord. How about that? And my intent for the call is just to try to keep up as best I can and try to help people. And I haven't been watching, so I don't know who to pass it to. Ashley, can you pass it on?
Yeah, sure. How about Almond?
Hey GM, do you hear me fine? I'm trying, like, I have new headphones, so I don't know if the mic is working.
Yeah, we
Right?
can hear you. Or I can hear you.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. So my focus for this week is to schedule one-on-ones with Giveth team, some of the Giveth team members to get to know a little bit more what do they do and how can we work together. And for these distractions, no, I don't have any distractions today. And I'll pass it to Rochelle.
Hi everyone, happy Monday. So I'm feeling well rested and excited for the week. My focus this week is starting with the I'll start sorting out the August payments and also pushing for the ETH Barcelona reimbursement for like the total expenses. And yeah, listen to this call and participate. And that's my intention for this call. And I'll pass it to Jake.
Thanks, Rochelle. I am feeling optimistic because my role proposal is up in the DAO. My focus for the week is continue on partner and project as well as donor outreach. Intentions for the call, just listen up and see where I can help you out, Ash, since you're doing this off the cuff. And I will pass it on to Marco.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. I'm feeling great, rested, ready for the week, ready for, well, the rest of the year, I guess. And my intentions for the call is to, obviously go through the whole agenda, see if there's anything needing my attention. Intentions or focus for this week, Giveth related, would be going through the forum posts, responding where I need to respond, and obviously sign some multi-sig transactions if needed. Yep, that's all for me. Pass it over to, let's see, Santi.
Thank you, Marco. Hello, everyone. Feeling great today. My intentions for the call is to catch up on what's been going on while I was away last almost 2 weeks, and start focusing on the finalization of the PHP collection that we are working on. So hopefully we'll have that ready by the end of September.
I don't know if I heard you pass it to somebody, but I can also pass it for you. How about Corey?
Hey, thanks. Feeling good, relaxed, ready for the week. My focus this week is syncing with the remainder of our comms team while everyone else is away and working on some longer format content. And intentions for the call are just to sync up to see what's going on, if there's anything also that needs my attention, and listening in today. I will pass this to Chapco. Katya, did you go yet?
Thanks, Corey. No, haven't gone yet. Hey guys, I'm feeling good. My intention for the week is to coordinate with the donor flow with Mo. So work on that and also support Jake with the donor outreach with a kind of like a grassroots local approach, see how it goes, see what you guys think. Actually, I'd love to know what you guys think. I put that in the, what's that channel? I just joined that channel, the community channel. So yeah, if you see the post and you have some ideas or feedback, let me know. And those will be my my main focus this week and syncing with everyone else. And that's it. I will pass it to, let's see, Monique.
Thanks, Katia. Hello, everybody. I'm good. My focus for this week is just to finalize the testing of the sorting new categories, sorting, filtering, and plan for the power backend and also dev things. And my intention for this call is just to listen and be in the loop. I pass it on to Kutabe, Dan.
He sent me a message and said he's driving right now. I'm not sure if he can talk. We can't hear you, Katabe, if you're talking.
You hear me?
I hear a little bit of something, yes.
I'm so sorry. First, I want to apologize. I completely forgot that I volunteered to lead the governance call and this weekend, and they went to be crazy. But my intentions are to be here as much as possible, march soon, and be able to inspections. So yeah, I'm Friday.
Okay, I think I caught some of that. It was a little choppy, but that's okay. How about Franco? Franco, did you go?
Thanks, Ash. I'm feeling okay today. My focus this week is find an issue and work on it on the GitHub. Try to learn how to use that and maybe help out testing if necessary. And intention for the call is just listen in and see what's going on. And I think it was the last one. So back to you, Ash.
Yeah, I think that's everybody. Okay, cool. All right, well, let's see what we have on the agenda. looks like I haven't checked any of the DAOs or anything, you guys. I know there's some votes up that might not be on this agenda, but I just duplicated the one from last week. So there's a forum post here about the vesting distribution. There were some questions about like eligibility, whether we want to what makes the contributor eligible to receive vesting, and whether it should be based off of NRGive tokens or not, because not everybody receive or wants to receive NRGive tokens or wants to participate in governance. So if we're passing out NRGive tokens, we're making it harder to pass votes. Yeah, there's some talk here in the forum post. I don't know that we have the people that we need to come up with a quorum for this now, but there's some. I see Freshell has been in here. Do you know anything about this, Freshell, or want to speak to it, or anybody?
So basically the discussion is about identifying or like deciding whether those people or contributors who are eligible for NRGive tokens but didn't request for one and has a real proposal, should they be entitled for the vesting? And like how do we go about that? So if you have like so it was already discussed last week, but it would be great if you have some opinions in this to share it in the forum post so like everyone could see it. And yeah, also the same question for those contributors who sort of like casually contribute to Giveth, like for example the OG unicorn. So how should we deal with their vesting? So yeah, so if you have like if you have like thoughts or like comments on that, you can just share it here. Like anyone has comments about the questions?
Okay. Yeah, if no one has
Maybe
questions
just
or
a
anything,
comment.
go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I read just those questions just to like how many questions were in space. I think it's only um, really, and I don't think that the person like role. But I just wanted to know kind of like what was the and what I thought about is just if the person is really to give us different ways like
I don't know about anybody else, but I really can't hear you. It's breaking up really bad. Maybe you could type it in the channel.
yeah. Okay, let's go on.
I just think that one of the discussions we had was separating between NRGive tokens investing, and one of the sort of conclusions we ended up was that if someone hasn't requested the NRGive tokens for a month, we should just forget about it, but consider them for vesting.
Okay. Yeah, I know that there was discussion going back and forth. I'm not aware of any decisions that were made.
Yeah, I would suggest people just to post their comments in the forum
Yeah.
post, and then after that we can then have like on the next governance call, if there are more people commenting, we can then have a discussion. Because right now I think just a couple of us responded to that forum post.
Yeah. Yes, I think.
And that was
Go ahead.
That was kind of the recap of last week too. Was Mitch was saying, just go to the forum and kind of go from there, and then in a couple weeks, everybody could come back and make a final decision through the forum.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. We'll just collect the ideas there. Okay. So I looked here. I think the only thing that was up in Snapshot was this extension of the Give farm, but that's already closed. That's been passed, so that's no longer an active item. The NRGive DAO, there are two votes up right now, I believe, maybe more, but at least 2 for role proposals for Nico and for Jake. So if you haven't casted your vote on those, please go ahead and go in and do that. And then it looks like there's a finance one in here too. Is this for
the bounties?
the bounties budget? Yeah. Okay. So this will be for the bounties budget, and the forum proposal for that should be linked. Yeah, here we go. It's here. So here's the forum post. The DAO vote is up. So vote on that as well as the 2 role proposals that are up there. And Give Garden, it looks like the top up for translations, has that already gone through? I know that there was some multisig transactions for those people on the new bounty multisig. And see if Gardens loads anything here. But I think the last time I looked, it was just for the translations, the top up for the translations. Okay. I don't think we need to take the 5-minute pause since it's just a couple of votes. You guys can go in and follow the links. That should be pretty easy. And yeah. So proposals in the advice process, we've got improving QA, short-term changes. So I think everybody should learn how to test, as Mitch's rant that he has here. Monique is working to find some temporary solutions. They've changed the pipeline for the way that it flows, and I know they had the testing party. It seemed like it was pretty successful, and a lot of issues were taken on and cleared off the board. Was there anything you wanted to add to this, Monique?
Not that much, but DevOps working on a new flow for this, and we have sync meetings just for information, and we have to agree on a new testing flow with different environments that the DevOps guys can own it. And we also looking forward to a very isolated test environment, UAT, that we can do beta versions and the A/B testing in that environment. That's all for me.
Yeah, and I think Mitch plans on doing some more testing parties when he gets back and kind of like championing this. So I think this topic can sit here. So if you have questions or comments or want to get involved in the discussion, there's the forum post. We looked at the bounties budget, that's up in the DAO. Still this heated discussion on projects getting givebacks. I know this is something Rayner's really passionate about, and he's off for a couple weeks. I think he went in and made kind of like a summary in there and maybe a poll. Let's see. But I know that there's still a lot of continued discussion to be had in here. I also personally need to catch up on all the forum action, so I'm a little behind. But yeah, preliminary summary here, and I think once he's back from the burn, some more action will be happening here. So keep your eye out for that. And then ETH Barcelona reimbursement. Did you want to say anything more about this, Rochelle?
Yeah, I'd just like to request everyone to check out the proposal. Aside from the personal transportation and event tickets that we reimbursed the contributors, so we also have the swag expenses, the ETH Barcelona swag that we gave out, and also the stickers. And we also had the accommodations for those Givethers that did not stay at the Giveth house, so those who stayed at the hostel. So these other expenses were charged to Griff's personal credit card. So that would be the the other expenses that would be in Give tokens once the vote is up, and the rest is already in Give tokens that reimbursed everyone in Give tokens. So yeah, kindly check and review the proposal. If you have any comments or questions about the reimbursement, like the details there. So please comment there or send me DM. So yeah, that's just
So
it.
we've
Thank you.
taken care of like personal reimbursement at this time, but now we're looking at reimbursing Griff for like the swag and the overhead expenses. So we should keep an eye out for proposals for this. Yes?
It's already up in the forum. I just posted it a few minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
So it's on the top. And yeah, so the Give tokens that were reimbursed for personal expenses, that was also from Griff's wallet. So like the whole amount here will be serves as a reimbursement to Griff.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Well, let's take a look there. I also was looking at maybe some of the newer proposals that hadn't been added to the agenda yet, and it looks like there's the Give Power delegation one. Did you want to talk about that, Tropical Mango? I know I see Mitch has already put up nominated himself as the first Give Garden delegate nomination up in here, and I think that anybody who wants to self-nominate to be a Give Garden delegate can create something similar to what Mitch made here. Is that what I'm following correctly? Katya?
Can you say that again?
I just wanted to check in. I see you created the Give Power delegation, and this one wasn't,
Yeah.
this forum post wasn't on the agenda for today because I just copied the one from last week and it wasn't there. So I just was curious if maybe you wanted to give some more information on the delegates and the nomination process.
Yeah, so I've been working with, well, it's a little bit tricky because Nick's gone. But basically I had, as you guys know, I'm a newbie, so I'm still learning. But I created this Google Doc for, to put the notes, and then I did a Google form for people to like go through the process. But then when I talked to Mitch, he was saying, it's better on the forum and it's kind of more Web3 style. And I totally agree. So I put like a brief, I guess, or a forum draft together, and I shared it with Mitch, but he's away. So is there anybody else that maybe could take a peek and help me to maybe post that out? I think we would need, before posting though, we would need to kind of coordinate a few things. So one would be like, and I had asked Corey, you're on the call. So yeah, Corey, I had reached out to you to ask about what's the best way for that? Because there's a few things that'll need to be in place. For example, like the social media promo of it, the emails that need to go out to let people know, and then just like, through personal connections and networks, telling people about it and seeing if there's interest. So the draft is there. So a couple things. Is anybody able to kind of take a look and see if it's on the right track? Mitch helped me to create like a forum thing for it, but it's not live because I said, well, we need to get the promo behind it ready. And then two is all the other things. So the social media posts, the blog post about it, the emails that follow, the personal network. I'm not really sure like what the best way how to do that is. So
Okay. Yeah, I know
yeah,
Mitch is
maybe
gone, so
let me
let's
know.
have, I don't know if what your availability is today, but I'll check in with you about that. We can kind of go over your document, and then there's a template in the forum that I just created recently that kind of will help you come up with a communications plan of like which types of communications you'll need and when, and then we can pass that off to the comms team. So after this
That's
call, I'll
really
check in with you and we'll schedule like a sync up and see if we can make some progress on this without Mitch.
awesome. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So that's there, and What else? Giveth work agreement for contributors. Nico, did you want to talk to this? Speak to this?
Yes, regarding that one, so guys, if please take a look at that one. That's also up in the forum. It's the added clauses that we have. I mean that we propose in our Give It Work agreement. So that doesn't have a lot of attention right now. So please take a look at that one that was posted 6 days ago. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. You can vote in the poll that I created below. So if you wanted to reflect the changes, just vote yes. And if you have any comments or feedback, just put it in the poll and yeah, leave a comment. So those are just the added clauses that we discussed during our previous call as well.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's there. 6 days without any activity. So I'm gonna go through this today. It's one of my goals to go through the forum and be a little more active in there and catch up because it's been a whole weekend. And then I think the only other thing I really see in here is this ETH Safari Giveth Media partnership. Looks like somebody has created this. Is this maybe what you're thinking of working on, Franco? Is this what Danny Bell had brought up in the comms, or is this something different?
This is something different. This is not it. I
Okay.
have no idea what East Safari is. Sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. No worries. I don't either. So maybe we can look into that and leave some comments. I don't have anything to say to it, and I don't think Anna, the person who created it, is here. So I guess that's something that we'll have to look into. I know, Jake, you've been doing some work on these partnership programs, so maybe you'd be a good person to look into it with me and see what it is, what exactly they want to establish.
Yeah, that sounds good. I can help out where needed.
Okay, cool. Well, that's all I see here in the forum. What's next? I think just our regular weekly PSAs, buddy review calls. I know I've got a couple coming up before Burning Man that I'm trying to get out there. It's coming up on that time for me. So if you guys have buddies and haven't had a review with them for the last 3 months, get that scheduled. And yeah, just let Nico know before your call so we can get all the form responses to you. I'll be reaching out to you, Nico, because I think I should have some form responses ready for this week.
Yes, sure, Ashley.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I've done my best. I don't know if there's anything else that anybody else wants to speak to or wanted to add to the agenda. I didn't really hear anything during check-ins that we needed to touch on, and I know it's gonna be few and far between this week and next week with everybody gone, and we don't really have quorum. So at least we had a chance to touch base on some of these.
If I may add, I'd just like to give a heads up that I would be adding a fund, DAO vote for the funding of the winners for the Angel Vault giveaway. So I'm still gonna set up a form post and would add a DAO vote funding withdrawal for that. So just a heads up because we have a lot of people away. So for those who have NRGive tokens, just a heads up to vote on that one this week, and also the current votes that are up, the rule proposals and the bounties budget. So that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Just what, Freshell, do you mind sharing those links if those weren't shared already somewhere, and then tagging? Yeah, what you mentioned just now. Yeah, anything that needs our attention, maybe also tagging us or tagging the multi-sig signers or whatever.
Okay, sure thing.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I think that's everything, you guys. We've got 25 minutes left, but I think that it's okay to just leave it where we're at for today, and we can recoup and come back to it next week. And I'll touch base with Kotabe and see what the plan is for next week and make sure that we have a facilitator ahead of time. Yeah. Anyways, thanks you guys for coming.
Thanks, Ashley.
Thank you.
Thanks for facilitating this.
Thanks, Ashley.
Thanks a lot.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.